Hey everybody, I am Vince Miller. Welcome to the Daily. We just studied the Bible a few verses at a time. You can read more about this project. I call it Project 23 at the link below. Check that out today. At least just read about it. Our text today is Judges chapter 5, verses 19 all the way down through 27. Long text, very poetic. Listen in. The kings came, they fought. Then fought the kings of Canaan at Taanach by the waters of Megiddo. They got no spoils of silver. From the heaven the stars fought. From their courses they fought against Sisera. The torrent of Kishon swept them away. The ancient torrent, the torrent of Kishon. March on, my soul, with might. Then loud beat the horses' hooves with the galloping of his steeds. Curse Meroz, says the angel of the Lord. Curse its inhabitants thoroughly, because they did not come to the help of the Lord, to the help of the Lord against the mighty. Most blessed of women be Jael, the wife of Heber the Kenite, of tent-dwelling women most blessed. He asked for water, and she gave him milk. She brought him curds in a noble's bowl. She sent her hand to the tent peg, and her right hand to the workman's mallet. She struck Sisera. She crushed his head. She shattered and pierced his temple. Between her feet, he sank. He fell. He lay still between her feet. He sank. He fell. Where he sank, there he fell, dead. What a song, right? Deborah's song stretches in this text from the battlefield to the heavenlies. I don't know if you caught it there, but kings clashed at Taanach, but this wasn't just a human fight. From heaven, the stars fought, she said, which is a poetic way of saying that the forces of creation and the unseen armies of God joined in the battle of the fray. And the Kishon River, it swelled and swept the enemy away as if the earth itself fought on Israel's side. How about that? You see, it's cosmic warfare. The God of heaven moving heaven and earth to secure a victory for Israel and for believers. And then all of a sudden we listen as she sings. The camera zooms in, not to a general, not to some seasoned soldier, but to Jael, a tent-dwelling woman with no title, no rank, no sword. All she has are the tools of her everyday life, a tent peg and a mallet. Yet in God's hands, those common items become the instruments that end the enemy's life and secure the victory for all the people. Now, the same God who commands the stars also works through the simple obedience of his people. And this is how God works. The cosmic and the cosmic and the common, side by side. He shakes the heavens, and then he uses the hammer in your hand. He commands rivers and then asks you to pour a cup of milk. He wins the battle, but invites you into the moment that actually matters. You know, I think too often we think that if we only had more of something, more skill, more influence, more resources, then God could actually use me. But Jael in the story reminds us God doesn't need what you don't have. He uses what you already have. Your tent peg might be your job or your words or your generosity or your hospitality or your willingness to speak when truth is uncomfortable. You may feel like your role is really small, but when you put it in God's hands, it becomes part of his cosmic plan. The question isn't whether or not God is fighting. God is always fighting. The question is whether you're ready to act when that moment comes. So allow the common in your life to connect with the cosmic. Do something today. Be obedient with what you already have. I love you guys. I pray this blessed you. If it has, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And I'll see you back here again